Welcome to the Loop English Pod. Today, you're sitting in a salon chair, ready for a fresh look. Your textbook probably taught you to say, "I would like a haircut, please." But at a real salon, nobody talks like that. What you'll actually hear is just a trim or "I'm thinking of going a bit shorter." We'll break that down in today's textbook trap. Let's listen.
Hi, welcome in. Do you have an appointment?
Yes, I do. I'm Megan. I booked with you for 2 o'clock.
Perfect, I've got you right here. I'm Chris. Come on over and have a seat.
Great, thanks. I love your shop. It smells amazing in here.
That's the new conditioning treatment. It kind of takes over the whole place.
I'm not complaining.
So what are we doing today? Are you thinking of a big change or just a tidy up?
Somewhere in the middle, I think. I want to keep the length, but just freshen it up. Maybe add some layers.
Okay, so more of a trim with some shaping. Are you happy with where the length sits right now?
Pretty much. I'd say take off maybe half an inch, just enough to get rid of the split ends.
Got it. And the layers? Do you want them to start up high, near your cheekbones, or more mid-length?
More mid-length, I think. I don't want anything too dramatic.
That'll give you movement without taking away the weight. Good call.
I was also thinking about highlights. Nothing crazy, just something to brighten it up a bit.
Sure, we could do some face framing highlights. Are you looking for a natural sun-kissed look or something more defined?
Definitely more natural. I want it to look like I've been in the sun, not like I tried too hard.
Let's look at some other ways to say what you just heard. Now, here's today's textbook trap. Your textbook probably taught you to say, "I would like a haircut, please." It's not wrong, but it sounds stiff. What you'll actually hear is just a trim, or "I'm thinking of going a bit shorter." Much more natural. Chris asked if Megan wanted a big change or just a tidy up. A tidy up means a small clean cut to make things look neat again. You could also say just a clean up or nothing major, just a shape up. Megan said she wanted to freshen it up. That means make it look new and clean without a big change. You could also say just clean it up a bit or give it a bit of a refresh. When Megan said take off maybe half an inch, she's describing how much hair to cut. In a salon, you might also say just a little off the ends or barely anything, just the dead ends. Now let's listen to part 2.
All right, I'm going to get you washed up first. Do you have any sensitivity to certain products?
Not that I know of. My hair just gets really dry in the winter.
We'll use the hydrating shampoo then. It'll make a difference.
Perfect. My hair's been so frizzy lately, I don't know what happened.
It could be the weather, or it could be buildup from products. How often are you washing your hair?
Every day, pretty much. Is that too much?
For your hair type, probably. You might want to try every other day. Let the natural oils do their thing.
I've heard that before, but I always feel gross if I skip a day.
It takes a couple of weeks to adjust, but your hair will thank you. What products are you using at home?
Just whatever's on sale, honestly. I haven't found anything I love.
I'll show you a few things before you leave. Nothing too expensive, just the basics.
I'd appreciate that. Oh, I keep going back and forth on bangs. What do you think? Do they suit me?
You've got the face shape for it. It depends on how much upkeep you want to deal with.
That's the thing, I'm pretty low maintenance. I don't really blow dry or anything.
Bangs and low maintenance are a tough combo. They need trimming every 3 to 4 weeks. Let's hold off on them for now.
Yeah, that's probably the smart call. Maybe another day.
Here are more ways to express what you just heard. Megan said her hair gets really dry. You could also say my hair dries out easily or it feels brittle by the end of the day. Chris said to let the natural oils do their thing. That phrase means let something work the way it naturally does without interfering. You might also say let your hair breathe or give it a break from washing. When Megan said she's low maintenance, she means she doesn't spend a lot of time styling her hair. You could also say I keep things pretty simple or I'm more of a wash and go person. Chris said let's hold off on them for now. That means to wait and not do something yet. You could also say let's skip that for today or maybe we revisit that next time. Now let's listen to part 3.
All right, almost there. What do you think so far?
I love it. The layers are exactly what I had in mind.
Good. I'll just clean up the ends a bit more, and then we're done.
Take your time. This is the most relaxed I've been all week.
Huh, I hear that a lot. Okay, take a look.
Oh wow. I really like it. It looks so much healthier.
The layers give it that bounce. And once you put a little product in, it'll really pop.
What would you recommend for the frizz?
A light smoothing serum. Just a small amount on damp hair before you air dry. Don't overdo it, or it'll look greasy.
Got it. Small amount on damp hair. I can do that.
And honestly, letting it air dry is better than heat styling for your hair type. It'll stay healthier longer.
Okay, I'm sold. Can I grab one of those serums on the way out?
Of course. I'll grab it for you at the front. Do you want to book your next appointment while you're here?
Yes, let's do that. When do you recommend coming back?
For a trim, and to keep the layers looking fresh, about 6 to 8 weeks.
6 weeks sounds good. Same time on a Monday?
I'll check my schedule. Yeah, that works. You're all booked.
Let's explore a few more useful alternatives. Chris said the layers give the hair that bounce. In hair conversations, bounce means the hair moves and looks full of life. You might also hear body, volume, or it gives your hair so much movement. Megan said, I'm sold. That phrase means she's convinced and ready to agree. You could also say you've convinced me or all right, I'm in. When Megan asked to grab one of those serums on the way out, she used grab casually to mean pick up or buy. You could also say, can I pick one up? Or I'll take one of those before I go. Chris told her the hair will really pop. Pop means it will look striking or noticeably better. You could also say it'll really stand out or you'll notice a big difference. Time for the loop. Let's practice some key phrases.
Just a trim. I want to keep the length. Maybe add some layers.
A big change, or just a tidy up.
Just get rid of the split ends. Nothing too dramatic. I want it to look natural.
Let the natural oils do their thing.
I'm pretty low maintenance.
Let's hold off on that for now.
It looks so much healthier.
It'll really pop.
I'm sold. Can I grab one on the way out?
That's all for today's episode. You now have the vocabulary to walk into any salon and get exactly what you want. No more pointing and hoping for the best. If this episode helped you, subscribe to the Loop English Pod so you never miss a new one. Welcome to the Loop English Pod. Today, you're sitting in a salon chair, ready for a fresh look. See you next time on the Loop English Pod.